Hey, I'm Alexander, and today we'll take a look at the new Oriole full-size closed-back headphones from Sivga. This sample was kindly provided by Sivga Audio in exchange for my honest review. As always, I'm not paid to say anything in particular about the product, and all thoughts and opinions in today's episode are my own. Oriole is the latest dynamic closed-back headphones from Sivga Audio. It features 50mm drivers developed in-house by Sivga, detachable cable and wooden ear cups. The headphones arrive in a stylish hard cardboard box which has a headphones illustration on the front and list of technical specifications on the back. In the box we have Sivga Oriole headphones, detachable cable, 3.5mm to 6.3mm adapter and a storage pouch. Impedance of headphones is 32 ohms, sensitivity is 108 dB. The headphones weigh 280 grams without the cable. Now let's talk about design and build. Design-wise, I like how Oriole looks, and its leather headband, gunmetal gray yokes and wooden ear cups work great together. The whole build is almost made out of metal and wood, and aesthetics-wise this pair is really pleasing. The headphones come in two color schemes, dark brown, the one that I have in this review, and a light brown. The outer part of the headband is made from a steel spring and is covered by high-quality protein leather. White stitching on the headband looks good too. The inner part of the headband is padded, it's comfortable, but I personally prefer just a little bit of more padding. The headband is ergonomic and it's quite good at distributing the weight of the headphones. The clamping force of the headband is below average, and this makes the fit of this pair quite relaxed, which is great for long listening sessions. The yokes that attach the headband to the cups are metal toothed, and they are made from a single piece of metal, which makes it durable. And I particularly liked how the gunmetal gray complements the overall design. To adjust the headband, you simply move each ear cup up or down, and the headband size adjusting mechanism works well. Compared to the Sivga Robin that I also reviewed on my channel, they changed the design of yokes. Each ear cup now has a 180 degrees horizontal swivel, and vertically the ear cups rotate 45 degrees inwards, which makes this pair easier to fit and to store. The ear cups are made out of high-density rosewood, they are CNC machined, and then they go through sanding, polishing, painting and natural air drying. The ear cups have a quite visually interesting shape and have Sivga logo engraved in the wood. On the bottom part of each ear cup there's a 2.5mm connector socket, while on top part of each ear cups there are 3 vents. The headphones come with pleather memory foam ear pads, and they have an oval shape. The ear pads are 100mm in height and 80mm across. The opening of the ear pad is 65mm in height and 45mm across. The depth of ear pads is 20mm. These ear pads are probably one of the softest pleather ear pads I have experienced, and they provide fantastic level of comfort. Inside the cups we have 50mm dynamic drivers which are developed in-house by Sivga. Overall, I am pleased with the build quality, and I think that Oriole is one of the best looking headphones under $200. Now let's talk about fit and comfort. Despite having rosewood ear cups, the headphones weigh 280 grams without the cable, and they feel light on the head. I have an average size head, I wear motorcycle helmet size L, and the headphones fit me well. In addition, I liked how the headband distributes the weight of the headphones. Even if you have a big head, the size and shape of the headband will not be a problem at all. The headband clamping force is below average, but it's still enough to provide a good seal and keep the headphones from falling off your head. Considering the fact this pair of headphones is intended for a laid-back listening, the relaxed clamping force combined with an excellent ear pads makes this pair very comfortable during long listening sessions. I have large ears, and in my case the overall fit of the headphones is somewhat in between over-ear and on-ear. Despite the fact my ears almost completely fit inside the ear pads, which is a plus, I wish the opening of the ear pads was just a few millimeters wider across. Overall, headphones provide fantastic level of comfort, and it's a pleasure to wear them for hours. The headphones come with one detachable cable that is 2 meters long. From one end it has a straight 3.5mm connector with a spring, and on the other end it has two 2.5mm TRS connectors. The cable is laced in fabric and unfortunately has some microphonics. On the other hand, the connectors sit in the ear cup snugly and they have a well-defined click when you connect them. 2-meter cable can be a bit uncomfortable for portable usage, which considering 32 ohms of impedance is a very realistic scenario. But as the headphones use standard sockets, you can easily find an aftermarket cable for this pair. Now let's talk about the sound. Please note that all sound impressions that I'm sharing on this channel are completely subjective, so please take them with a grain of salt. The impedance of headphones is 32 ohms and they can be powered even from a smartphone. Using this pair with the more powerful sources in my case, proven that this pair doesn't benefit much from additional amplification. Sound-wise, Oriole impressed me. It provides a moderate but well-controlled amount of bass, clear and detailed mids with a refined and relaxed treble that complements the overall tuning. This paired with a good imaging and relaxed sound presentation makes the tuning of this headphone really appealing. The bass is well extended, but it's not overly done. Sub-bass has a good extension, while mid-bass has got a good impact and note weight. There's a good balance between sub-bass and mid-bass, which makes this pair suitable for many genres, though I need to point out that by no means this is a bass head pair. The bass is above average in details and has a moderate speed. Fast and bass-heavy recordings don't sound muddy, which is good. The bass also adds a nice body and warmth to the overall headphone presentation, and because of that, Oriole doesn't sound too dry or analytical. Compared to Robin, Oriole also has more authority and less grain in the low end. Overall, the bass is quite linear and well defined, and it will please anyone looking for moderate amounts of bass with a nice and gentle impact. The mid-range on Oriole is energetic and forward. It's not as recessed as on Robin, but not overly pushed forward too. The lower mids are well balanced and they have a good note weight and accurately represent lower mid-tones with a solid body. Vocals, both male and female, sound lively, thick and have a good resolution. Guitars, especially electric ones, have lots of energy and sit well in the mix. So if you like heavy genres, you will definitely like how they sound on Oriole. If you come from headphones that have even more forward mids, then you might feel that mid-range is lacking a bit in presence, but I think Oriole maintains a good balance here for a pair of closed-back headphones. Compared to lower mids, the upper mids have more energy and they are bright to a certain degree. But in my case, they have never been harsh or sibilant, making the instruments in the upper register sound well defined. The instruments have natural timbre and overall mids on Oriole are well controlled and very musical. And this makes this pair sound good with many genres of music. The treble on Oriole was what surprised me the most. It's well extended and defined, and at the same time it's smooth and refined. Compared to Robin, it's definitely a step forward. The treble has enough sparkle and air and it sounds transparent and clean. The treble presentation is lively and airy, making it precise yet enjoyable at the same time. Treble offers a good level of extension and details without being sibilant or sharp, even with the busy passages, and I liked it a lot. Detail retrieval is great and micro detail retrieval is also impressive for this price range. Overall, Sivga managed to balance the treble region the way that it's not overly done, yet it provides a great amount of details and clarity in the mix. The soundstage width and depth is about average and music mostly sounds in your head. The soundstage still conveys a good sense of distance, especially considering that the soundstage is not overly large. Imaging on Oriole is on point, the instrument separation while not class leading is good too, and the placement of instruments is correct. The overall sound is coherent and realistic, and Oriole does a good job at keeping tracks from being cluttered. I also want to make a short comparison between Sivga Robin and Sivga Oriole. So compared to Sivga Robin, the Oriole has a more comfortable fit and a better build. Sound-wise, Oriole is much cleaner and refined. It has better controlled low frequencies, more details and clarity in mid-range, more refined and detailed treble, and a more transparent and at the same time less dry sound presentation. Considering the price difference, which at the time of recording of this video is only $50, I think Oriole is well worth it. Let's summarize. The Oriole is an engaging and fun pair of headphones, and I was pleasantly surprised with both its build and the sound. Pros: excellent design and good build, detachable cable, excellent comfort, natural and well-defined bass, lively and engaging mid-range, refined and relaxed treble, good clarity and detail retrieval, and the headphones are easy to power. Cons: soundstage width and depth is average, and bass could have a bit more control and texture. Despite a few small cons, I need to say that I'm impressed with Oriole. Well done, Sivga. The headphones have excellent design, good build, with an excellent choice of premium materials that you can rarely see at this price range, and a very comfortable fit. Oriole is capable of providing a good technical performance along with relaxed, natural sound signature that has almost linear bass, well-defined mids, and refined treble. This tuning works really well with many genres, making it a universal pair for long listening sessions. I strongly recommend Sivga Oriole to anyone looking for a pair of well-built closed-back headphones for pure enjoyment of music. Alright guys, that's all from me for today, and I hope that you enjoyed this review. If you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to my channel and click the bell icon to receive new video updates. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.